want to say welcome, everyone. And thank you so much for joining myself and Ege. If you're not familiar with Ege, she's an amazing healing empowerment coach. And she and I have been co-creating for a couple of years now. So how's everybody doing? I'm glad to see everybody's got their cameras on. That's helpful.
Mm.
We want to see your beautiful faces. Helps put their name, right? And we'll be asking you some questions. So, a show of hands or whatever. So don't be shy. Let's keep our cameras on if we can. Who here can resonate with that feeling of Christmas chaos, holiday overwhelm? Raise your hands if that's yeah. Pretty much everybody feels that. So I know for myself that, especially after losing my husband, who, by the way, wasn't at all into the rush and busyness of Christmas. And when I say Christmas, I just want you to know you can insert any holiday season tradition name that you want, whatever it is. Just using Christmas for ease of reference, but this is a non-denominational webinar. So after I lost my husband, I really had a hard time with the holidays, pretty much everything, but especially the holidays, because other than my son and his children, I had lost everybody in my family. So the Christmas tradition really felt lost, and I felt like, okay, so that being the case, now I can create what I want. No more rushing around if I don't want to. No more having particular types of food if I don't want to. I can do whatever the hell I want. So in that respect, it is liberating, but in another respect, it can also make you feel like you've lost things. So for a few years, Christmas was a little difficult until I applied some of the principles and teachings that we are about to share with you. And I hope you'll find them helpful and transformative. Take an ordinarily busy life, right? Especially if you're going through something like breast cancer, and all the medical appointments and all the stuff and all the things you're doing. And then throw in shopping and food prep and relatives and travel. And you can have a recipe for disaster, but it doesn't have to be that way, which is all we're here. Well, reason why we're all here. So in this session today, Age's mission and mine is to help take you from a state of chaos to a state of calm so that you can actually enjoy the holiday season. And we're doing this because we observe the rise in anxiety in our various groups. So we put our heads together and to try to decide how we could best support you in the lead up to Christmas, which it can be such a crazy time. So I took a poll earlier this week, and that indicated that the number one issue was that feeling of overwhelm with the sheer amount of things that there are to do during the Christmas season. And that was followed closely by a feeling of struggling with loneliness and or isolation and missing loved ones who aren't with us. So that's mostly what we're going to be focusing on today. So both of those things are huge and can definitely take the joy out of the season. But we have 5 great tips. Actually, I've thrown in a bonus 6th one. Tips and techniques that are going to definitely help you. All right. So let's get straight into it. You may want to have a paper and pen ready to take some notes. So I'll give you a second to do that. I don't want to waste your precious time. I know how busy everybody is right now. So the number one thing is mindset. And I'm going to break this down into 4 smaller topics, all of which are super important to help you. So I'm going to challenge you to set your intention tomorrow when you get up, immediately when you wake up, because that's when the brain is most receptive to suggestions. All right. So this intention is all about what you wish to create or manifest, if you like, whichever word works better for you, for the coming holiday season. So we're going to be setting an intention, and because that's kind of like sending out a wish into the universe. Think about how one magnet attracts the other. They're like this. So when you send out an intention into the universe, that it's like an attractive force. So rather than thinking about the things you don't want, set your intention for the things that you do want. For instance, how do you want to feel during these next days and weeks? How do you want to interact with friends and family and them with you? Do you want to be crazy busy, or do you want to experience serenity as you do your things that you have to do? So these are the kinds of things you could be really specific about as you set your intention. And maybe write it down. I think that's probably a really good thing to do. Write it down. And also repeat it, like each day. Remember what that intention is. It's such a powerful thing. The second thing is to delegate. Now, this is I put this in the mindset section because if you can delegate and not overcommit yourself, that can help you so much with the chaos, right? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything yourself. Indeed, it's better if you don't. So whenever you can, please delegate something to another family member or friend, if you can do that. And just know that whatever energy you have for the things that you need to do will be enough. You are enough just as you are, okay? All right, so that's delegate. And here's another little mind reset. This is the third thing. Your job isn't to make everyone happy, right? Okay, got that? You are only in charge of your own happiness. Keep yourself happy and make that your vibe, and it's going to ripple out to all of the others. Okay? And the fourth thing with mindset is to watch out for the stinking thinking. What I mean by that is negative thoughts that keep coming up. Pay attention to them because they can be telling you something important, like maybe you've said yes to something you don't really want to be doing. Okay? But if you can stop yourself in the middle of a negative thought and that's making you feel bad and laying you low, write it down. When you see it there bold on paper in front of you, sometimes you can see how it is. Ask yourself if it's true. And if it isn't, you can turn it around. For instance, Aunt Elizabeth criticizes everything I do. That may or may not be true. However, regardless, you could turn this into, no matter what Aunt Elizabeth says to me, I am strong. I am wise, and her words have no power over me. Okay, so for the negative thoughts that keep coming forward, pay attention to them. They may be indicative of some old underlying beliefs about yourself that might need some work. And if you need help with those types of thoughts, please reach out to myself or Ege. That's what we're all about, helping people with those things, okay? The second big tip is mindful moments. Now, this may sound weird, but the busier you are, the more mindful moment breaks you need to give yourself, right? I can hear you say, but that's the whole problem. I'm too busy to do this. But that's when you know you need to take more mindful moment breaks. It doesn't need to be a 20 to 30-minute break. Simply sitting for 5 or 10 minutes in a quiet place in a chair, paying attention to your thoughts and your breath, slowing everything down. Even just sitting here doing this right now with me can be incredibly calming and nurturing. Mindful moments can take you from chaos to serenity in minutes. So please take time to do that. Now, the third and fourth part is breath work and visualization, and that's where Ege comes in. She is the master at this. She's got a beautiful breath technique that combines visualization, and you can use this anytime. When you get up in the morning and feel panicky, or when you're in your car driving, or when you're cooking. So Ege, please tell us how it works and show us how.
Thank you, Mani. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Donna. I'm glad you made it. Okay, so first of all, I have put in the chat box. Please raise your hand if you do not know how to access the chat box. I have put in, okay, no worries. So are you on your phone? Oh, you got it? Okay, you got it, okay. So it's really important that we reach out for help when we need it. Okay? You don't have to struggle. You can actually just reach out for help, which might be a little bit difficult because we are so used to the struggle that we think we just got to do it all ourselves. Yeah. Okay. Breath work, as Mani said, is a very powerful tool to get you from chaos to calm in a very short time. And obviously, you can use this breathwork practice not just for this Christmas season or holiday season, whatever you're celebrating, but for any other occasion as well, when you feel like you just need to arrive within yourself. Breath is really the fastest highway to the heavens because you feel serene quite quickly. There's obviously many different breathwork practices, and Sarah knows some of them that I've been teaching. But for this purpose, we want to get nice and calm. So I would like you to use the chat box. I'm going to combine the visualization with breathwork. Anything that you combine with breathwork is on steroids. So if you want to visualize and you use breathwork, it will be more amplified. Please, I invite you to use the chat box and give me one word. How would you like to visualize this holiday season? Okay, how would you like to have it? One word. The chat box is just there, peaceful, wonderful. Let me know if you're struggling with putting it in. Serene, nice. Beautiful. Melissa and Sarah. Joyous, peaceful, beautiful. Okay, so I'd like you to, if you're ready for it, I'd like you to close your eyes and just listen to the sound of my voice, just for a moment, okay? This shouldn't take longer than 2 minutes. And whatever word you picked, you know, in Mani's case, it's peaceful. In Sarah's case, it's also peaceful, serene, and joyous for Melissa. So imagine a situation where you felt exactly the word of your choice. When was a moment in your time, in your life, where you felt so serene, so peaceful, so joyous? When was it? And hold that moment. Hold it. Hold it and just go back into that moment, not just with your mind, but with your heart. Just feel it as if you were right there. Feel it. And as you are visualizing yourself having this moment of serenity, of peace, of joy, I invite you to close your mouth and just breathe in for 5 counts. I'm going to help you for the first few rounds, and you're just going to keep going for another few rounds. So breathing in for 5 counts, the word of your choice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, through the nose, out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you keep going like this for another 3 rounds, okay, I want you to get really deep into the feeling of peace, into the feeling of serenity, into the feeling of joy. Breathing in through the nose, keeping your eyes closed, and just be here. You deserve to be here in this moment of serenity, of peace, of joy. Whatever you need to think about, dinner, breakfast, wherever you are, whatever needs to be done can be done later. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I invite you, yeah, yawning is normal. Yawning is normal. Even if you're tired, this is actually yawning is because we're stretching our comfort zone. We're asking our ego to stand still and getting into a practice that might be not so familiar. So as you're feeling this, 4, 3, 2, 1, your thoughts might be still racing, okay? But you have the power to just be present with this word, with this memory, with this feeling of your choice. And the more you can get yourself into the feeling of it, the more your biochemical reaction of your body will actually think that you are living this moment of joy, living this moment of serenity, living this moment of peace. So this is like a reset, which we highly recommend you do. If we don't reset, we keep staying in fight and flight. We keep staying overwhelmed. And we're closing the mouth because mouth breathing activates our sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight and flight nervous system. We are now switching from fight and flight into relax, regenerate, and digest. So through the nose sends out a nervous system message that you're calm, that you're safe, that it's okay. And that's it. The only difference that I would add here is when you do that in your own time, you do that for 5 minutes, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out through the nose. When you're breathing in, you're breathing in joy, you're breathing in serenity, you're breathing in peace. When you breathe out, you let go of everything that is in your way for you that to feel that. Stress, overwhelm, anger, grief. Yeah, you get the message? Does that make sense? Could I express myself here properly? Yeah, and breath is a very powerful tool. It sounds very simple, but really, without breath, we wouldn't be here. So it must be a powerful tool. Thank you, Mani. Welcome, Mercedes. I'm glad you made it. There will be a replay for you to catch the beginning of this.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Ege. That was wonderful. I feel better already just having done a little bit of breathing. So yes, it's a very powerful tool for sure. Now, the next thing I'm going to teach you, I think you're going to find this technique quite powerful for releasing tension and anxiety. It's emotional freedom technique. I think probably everybody is reasonably familiar with it, but it's kind of like working with acupuncture meridians, affirmations, and neurolinguistic programming all at the same time. So to do this, let's take a deep breath in and let it out. And tune into these feelings of tension and anxiety you may be carrying around. Just observe how you're feeling right now, becoming aware. So I'm going to start with the side of the hand. This is known as the karate chop point. And taking full responsibility for your own well-being, just tap here with your fingertips. Even though I have all these feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, and tension in the lead up to the holiday season, I choose to fully and completely love and accept myself. I now choose to feel calm and peaceful. And you can say these words out loud. You're all on mute, so it's really powerful if you say these words with me, if you can, or think them in your head. I now choose serenity and to completely love, honor, and accept myself. Now, the next point is the eyebrow point, just here. All these feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, and tension, I'm letting them go. Side of the eye, all these feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, and tension are creating problems in my life, and I am willing to let them go. Under the eyes, the next point, I now choose to feel calm, serene, and at peace with myself and others. Under the nose, I now choose to let go of all bad feelings and negative thoughts surrounding the holiday season. Chin point just under the lip. I now am aligned with feeling peace, serenity, and joy, and I find ways to experience more of these things. Collarbone point, which hopefully you can see me just here. Collarbone point is here. I am peace. I am serenity. I am joy. Under the left arm is the next point, just about where the bra strap is on the side of your body, letting all those bad feelings go now. Hopefully you can see me. And the crown point is the last point. I choose to experience love for myself. love for others, and in so doing, the peace and joy of the season seeps into my very bones. I am peace. I am serenity. I am joy. Deep breath in and let it out. So how do you feel now? Just put a word in the chat if you like. Drop a word of if that made any difference for you. And just know that you can return to that routine anytime you like. And repeat it if the need arises. And you can go through it several times. If the first time that you go through that, you don't feel a huge amount of difference, do it again and keep doing it until you feel better, okay? Now, I've got a bonus 6th tip for you, as I mentioned at the beginning, how to honor those you are missing. Now, I do this on my dear husband's birthday or on our anniversary or at Christmas. And I find it helps me so much to just stay connected with him. And so I set up a favorite photograph of him in a beautiful frame. And I light a new white candle. And as I sit there and think about him, I tap into those favorite memories. And sometimes I talk to him, as if he were in the room with me. And on some level, I know that he is. So tell your loved one what you have been longing to say. It might involve some tears, but that is so healing, and you'll feel so much better when you do this special ritual. You can also set a place for them at the dinner table on Christmas Day with their photographs and a candle burning, and know that they're there with you. Okay, so that's it. Those are our biggest helpful tips that we put together for you. We just wanted to make this a real quick session today, and hopefully these tips have been helpful for you. We're going to post the recording of this in the both on my Marnie Clark Breast Health Coach Facebook page and also in the Toxic Free Thrivers private group. So you can rewatch it if you need clarification on anything, or if you came in a little bit late and you want to see how it began, that's the best way to do that. So, and please know that both Ege and myself are available for answering questions. Just email us at the email address that Ege dropped into the chat. It's hello@sacredvibehealing.vip, okay? So all of these things can be a quick fix for the emotional challenges that we face at this extraordinarily busy time. And we would invite you to do some deeper emotional healing. Think about this. Next year at the Christmas or any holiday season, you could anticipate enjoying a fun-filled, sacred, joyous, beautiful Christmas that you desire all year round as well. A year where you are meeting all of your emotional needs and experiencing some deep healing. So if you enjoyed this today, again, I have created a really special offering since we've seen how much people are struggling. It's a 12-day self-paced journey to take you a little deeper into emotional healing and the creation of some holiday serenity. So why 12 days, you might ask? It's partially a nod to the 12 days of Christmas, which signifies the time between the birth of the Christ child on the December 25th and January 6th, when the arrival of the three wise men came. So, yeah, the course, however, is non-denominational, so anyone can enjoy the beautiful teachings that will help you move from that place of chaos, overwhelm, and anxiety to calm and serenity. And of course, this will help us at any time of the year, no matter what the challenge is. So over those 12 days, you're going to learn things like how to manage stress and overwhelm with ease, how to navigate tricky relationships and holiday dynamics, which I'm sure everybody can have benefit in. Find calm and balance in the midst of all the hustle and bustle. Reconnect with the joy, the meaning, and the magic of the season. So this is your time to prioritize you, even during the busiest season of the year. And our hope is that this course will help you step into the holidays feeling centered, empowered, and ready to create a season filled with peace, love, and joy, not just for those around you, but for yourself too. So what a wonderful gift for yourself and for everyone in your immediate family, because there will be a ripple effect, I assure you. So I'm going to post the link for you in the chat. The course is priced at $222. And let's see now, where do I get that? Yep, Ege's already got it. She beat me to it. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Ege. So by all means, jump in and grab yourself that course, and just know that we are here to help you. If you are struggling with anything as you're going through the course, we are setting up a special WhatsApp intimate support group, so that anytime you have any issues at all during the Christmas season, or the lead up or after effects, whatever you need help with, we're there for you. Okay, so it's not just a self-paced journey, which is a good enough thing on its own, but you also have us. And we will also throw in, as a special Christmas bonus, a coaching call with us. So how does that sound? I see smiles. That's good. All right. Okay, well, that's all we have to say today. Megan, do you have anything else that you want to share?
The energies out there are pretty crazy at the moment, and I just know, because I support mums on their journey through motherhood, and asking for help, it doesn't come easy. But we have to remember that we are part of the whole. Like, in unity, we stand strong, and alone we fall. So we created this special offer to really get deeper results, not just quick results. And, you know, we love supporting you in any way possible. But if you feel that there is some deeper support needed, then by all means, this course is not just for the holiday season, it's for any difficult time of your life. And you can use it any Christmas and any holiday season. Come Easter, you know, as soon as we finish Christmas, there's another big celebration coming up that also creates all these emotions of grief and of loneliness and of overwhelm and stress. So we invite you to consider that. If you're not ready, and if you're not sure what you're getting out of it, or if you feel like you're on the fence, just send us an email. You don't have to click on the link straight away. There's no pressure. But if you feel that this feels good, do it. And we are looking forward to supporting you extra over the WhatsApp message, and having a bonus support call with us, because we want to help you get through this. We know the psycho-emotional impact on your health, on your physical health. So let's be there for each other. Yeah, that's all I want to add. Thank you.
Thank you, Ege. And Mercedes, did you have a question? Yeah, I must have hit that button. Sorry.
Thank you
Okay.
both.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. And I will post this, the recording replay in the group. All right.
All right. Thank you.
so much.
Thanks.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Peace and